Holland and Hart presents Business Class, a spotlight on the extraordinary. This month on Business Class, Holland and Hart spotlights Electric Rain, a software company bringing easy-to-use multimedia creation and editing tools to business and design professionals.
Electric Rain builds multimedia and presentation software that's going to move us beyond bullet points and into cinematic-style presentation experiences. Electric Rain really started when my brother John and I were growing up watching movies like Star Wars and Phantom Menace. And we'd see all the special effects that were created in those movies, wondering how the heck did they do that? When we grew up, John had his career in computer programming and mine in marketing. We got together and we thought, how can we bring those types of cinematic effects to the masses? So the company started in John's basement and developed our first product, Swift 3D.
Michael and I looked at the technology and decided there was probably a big opportunity in Flash by adopting or figuring out how we could make 3D work within their existing platform. We've been able to affect artists' lives in that what used to take them hours to do, we've been able to help them do in minutes.
At Electric Rain, I often challenge our team to pour their heart and soul and passion into their work. It's that intangibility that actually crosses over through the bits in our software that actually makes a connection with our users to better enable them to express themselves.
Electric Rain saw pain in the marketplace where design firms were creating really engaging custom presentations, delivering them to the client. The client could give those presentations, but they couldn't edit them. So what we did is we built Standout.
So for the first time ever, with the capabilities built into Windows Vista, Standout is enabling business presenters to create rich, cinematic-style presentations that merge with their custom content to engage audiences to a whole different level.
This is a new presentation solution from a company called Electric Rain, who's one of Standout is the next generation of presentation software for a couple reasons. It has the ease of use that lets me as a business presenter edit my own presentation, but at the same time have the production values of really rich broadcast quality graphics and animation.
The first response we always get from people is, will I be able to do that? And I think that's where we've really been able to drive the final nail, is to deliver them a product that they don't even have to worry about the artwork. It's done for them. It's easy.
The visual message, the richness with which the ideas are conveyed graphically, with media, with animation, with graphics, with sound, that really is the most memorable aspect of your delivery. A product like Standout from Electric Rain really allows me as a presenter and our customers to deliver compelling visual experiences as part of their presentations.
So this year, Microsoft is introducing Windows Vista. It's a new operating system that really is going to change computing for the next 20 years.
Windows Vista is the most exciting release of the Windows operating system that we've ever had at Microsoft. And Electric Rain really exemplifies an application that has been able to take full advantage of all the graphics power built into our new Windows Vista operating system and bring that straight to the business world.
There are some things you can do now with this operating system that were almost impossible to do before. But because of the way Microsoft has architectured their new system, you can really open up your mind, and almost anything you can think of, you can do with a certain amount of ease.
The idea for Standout actually was conceived 4 years ago, but the technology wasn't there to deliver on the ideas and the dreams. It wasn't until Windows Vista came along that the power was finally there for us as developers to create and capitalize on our dreams, to actually make it a reality.
Because Windows Vista does so much of the heavy lifting behind the scenes for us, we can actually focus on the user experience and the user interface.
What I'm most excited about with Standout from Electric Rain is that it allows people like me, who have no artistic capabilities whatsoever, to build and deliver amazing presentations.
The coolest feature about Standout has got to be Flypaper. It's really a breakthrough feature that only Windows Vista could make possible.
It's a scalable, pannable whiteboard.
It's a resource area for business presenters to stick all of their ideas.
One of the ways that I build information as a designer is I very often collate stuff together, whether that be images, video, or text. I'll bring them all together in one central location. Flypaper works in exactly that same way.
So Flypaper enables the presenter to collect their resources in one location and finally express them visually through the multimedia template that Standout offers.
It's our belief that the best protection for intellectual property is innovation. In other words, by the time your competitors are catching up with the technology you released today, hopefully you're releasing something tomorrow.
With Windows Vista, we're really only scratching the surface of what we can do with presentations. And it's very exciting to actually be in the ground floor and have an impact over the next 20 years.
Someday I hope I'm in a presentation audience. I'm pleasantly surprised that Standout was used to create their presentation. And ultimately, I hope I'm in a presentation audience and I'm not surprised that Standout was used to create the presentation experience.
Business Class, brought to you by the law firm of Holland and Hart, serving innovative companies like Electric Rain in 13 offices in 7 states and Washington, D.C. Holland and Hart, the law out west.